Well, here we are.
Again.
And welcome.
We decided to go outside in my backyard. It's still safe.
Yes.
Please don't be going out and about. It's just not safe right now.
Yeah. We are practicing safe social distancing, but not from you guys.
Yeah,
we just
there
had
you
to
go.
get together.
And we're almost 6 feet apart.
Yes.
Camera won't let us go any
Yeah,
further.
exactly. Okay. So, Vera, do we want to jump on into our topic today?
But don't you want to talk about anything else before that?
I kind of do.
I think we should.
Okay. So, we have Evening with Angus that is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's in May. And what we are thinking about doing is actually doing that online through Zoom, perhaps.
Probably through Zoom.
Yeah. So that it would be really cool.
Yeah.
I tell you, having Angus come through you in trance is an amazing experience because you're right there talking with the other side. You have your questions,
Right.
and it's a really cool experience. So you can check that out online, and we'll keep you updated.
Yes.
And that's at Enlightenment.
.com.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And we have a
we have a free dream interpretation
Mm-hmm.
class part 2, right?
Right.
And that's going to be this upcoming Friday. So the first 5 people that sign up are going to get a free black and white art print.
Right.
That I'm going to send to you
Yeah.
from us. And yeah, so it's free, and you can email me at Christina at soulsenlightenment.com.
And just let Chrissy know that you want to be involved in the class.
Yeah.
And make sure to bring your dreams with you.
Yes.
And then the day that day of the class, we'll send you a link and a password. It's password protected, so that you'll be able to attend the class.
Yes.
So we'll have a fun time. It's going to actually be in 2 parts. So we did the part 1 was on YouTube.
Yes.
Okay. Part 2 and part 3 are going to be on Friday.
Yeah, we thought that would be really nice because then we can talk to you.
Yeah.
You know, instead of, it's nice to have your questions, but it'd be nice to have the communication, to hear your voices.
Instead of having to read all of your dream, you could just tell us about it, and then we can talk in real time.
Exactly.
And just hope, we'll put a lot of protection around the Zoom.
Yes.
Because I understand they're going through security issues, but we've all gotten emails from them saying that they've beefed up security because apparently, because of the pandemic, a whole bunch of people are using Zoom to connect with family and that kind of thing. So hackers have been having a field day, and they're interrupting meetings and classes and your time with your family. So it's best to do it with a password if you want to use Zoom, just so you know.
Now we know.
Yes. yes. Okay.
Okay, so this is going to be a fun one today because we have a beautiful friend who I'm sure is going to be very interested in Henry Cavill's past life.
Right. And this is for you. You know who you are. So what I picked up for Henry, and I believe he's doing a show right now, a series on, I think it's Netflix. It's called The Witcher.
I haven't seen it yet. Have you?
No, I haven't. I started to watch it, and then I thought, I'm going to wait till they go through the whole season so I don't have to wait for next.
Oh, I know. I hate waiting.
Yeah,
I'm impatient.
I know, me too. So what I picked up for Henry, and I really don't, is it Henry or Harry? I put Henry.
I think it's Henry.
Henry, okay. I don't really know that much about him other than he was Superman, right? And then The Witcher. That's what I know him from.
I don't know much either.
Yeah, he's very handsome.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're the one that had the wish dream.
Yes.
One of our soul tribers.
Yes.
About Henry. Okay, so what I picked up for Henry, and just picking up his essence and his energy, he seems like a really chill guy.
Very relaxed, like
it
mellow.
Seems, yeah, it just seems like to me. So whenever I pick this up, I'm thinking, but, we want to experience everything, right?
Right.
So, I picked up that he was a samurai.
Really?
Yes. and he was very, very good at it.
I can picture that.
Really?
Yes, because I
To
watched.
me, he seems so nice and well. Not that samurais aren't nice.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
but I watched the video of him. He does a lot of exercising for his roles.
Oh.
And I mean, from what I saw,
Okay.
he really gets into where he even, oh my gosh. Yeah, it was even to where he would dehydrate himself for 4 days before filming so that he would be very, very cut. Like, ripped up muscle-wise, very...
That's bad for the body, though.
Yeah,
he
but
could hurt his heart.
Yeah, he was. I just was watching it. It was very extreme. Like he was really, really disciplined. Disciplined, right?
Yeah. That's what's showing in this samurai because he made an impact. Because I picked up. I'm not good with centuries.
And I just wanted to say real quick. I didn't mean that he didn't drink anything for 4 days. It was just that he had cut down on his water intake.
That's still dehydration.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to, don't want to
but
misrepresent.
We'll do for a part, right?
Yeah. But anyway.
But he's young. We're thinking he looks very young. So what I picked up for him was that I don't know that much about samurais, but he came from a peasant father. I mean, he came from humble beginnings. So I don't know if samurais were from a higher caste or but he worked his way up until he was amazing at what he did. He was very strategic, very intelligent, and it seemed like he got along really well with the guys, I guess you could say, because he had like a really cool demeanor. I mean, he wasn't like amped all the time, or whenever they had to get things done, he got them done. And efficiently, effectively, and he would tell people before he was even in charge where they needed to go.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was pretty interesting, but he made it to where he proved himself to the emperor, I guess.
Oh.
And he worked his way up that way, and the emperor, for some reason, gave him his name.
That's interesting, because
I don't know. Yeah, because his name was something different, and then once he got high up in the ranks, he was given, I don't know, maybe it's the name of the province or something, but it's the name of whatever the emperor was, and then his last name.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously that he quite an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Especially from the emperor to gain that.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
That's really very noteworthy.
Yeah, and he was very loyal to his, the hierarchy and that kind of thing.
No wonder he made a name for himself that way.
Yeah, and it was like he had it where I guess they were trying to conquer lands besides Japan, right?
Okay.
So I think they were trying to get China or something. And then he was after another country, and then he wanted another country. But it didn't work out. But he was one of a few people that, I guess Japan must have been split up at that time. And he was one of a few men that got Japan to be united.
Wow.
To make it a bigger force than having different areas.
So did he go around and talk to people to unite? Like leaders?
They did a little bit more than talk.
He talked him into it without having to talk.
Yeah. But they weren't, or he wasn't at least, unfair. He wouldn't, like when he conquered somebody, he would let them die
an honorable death.
He let them do what is it the samurai did?
The Harry Carry? Is that how you say it?
I don't know. But it's and the leader, when he would conquer the leader, he would allow him to have an honorable death.
Wow.
Where I guess some other people that would take over countries or provinces or whatever, they wouldn't do it just so that they would wander forever. They wouldn't give them the honor of it, but he did. Yeah.
That's pretty fascinating, actually.
And then he was also, once they got Japan all united, he was the driving force to take away swords.
Really?
But it was kind of like he didn't feel that people should have swords that weren't samurai. Is the feeling I got. It was like that only belonged to the samurai.
So it was just very much honor.
Honor, yeah. And actually,
respect.
It seemed from him doing that, he brought more peace.
Really?
Isn't that interesting?
Yes.
Yeah, he brought peace to Japan.
Really?
A more peaceful Japan, or I don't know, something like that.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. So
that's interesting from where he came from.
Yeah.
And how he conquered, but yet united, and then imposed a type of a law that actually came to be a good thing because it created more peace.
And whatever those guys that were I guess you could call them the board. I don't know what else to call them. But for whatever the policies that they put out to the people lasted for like 100, 300 years.
Wow.
Because it was so good until somebody came that wasn't as honorable and screwed everything up.
So it really worked.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it really did. Yeah.
That is really cool. What a neat story.
It's almost like at his end, he died a natural death. He didn't die in the war or anything like that. But he died, it was almost like he felt he didn't do enough.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know, like in this,
that was
Henry's current life, but he didn't feel that he did enough for the emperor.
Wow.
You know, because he wasn't able to take China. He wasn't able to take whatever. Yeah. Or I don't even know if it was called China back then, but.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Wow.
And then he had one wife, but no kids. From that wife. I don't know if because I know they had others, right? Other wives. Yeah, but I don't, from the first one, I don't pick up any children. I don't really see children around him in that lifetime. So, that's it. That's all I got.
He was busy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he
really
was too
cool.
busy.
And Vera, you were going to say that in this life, if he feels
like he's not accomplishing much, it is coming from that past life. Because when he was dying, I could pick up that he was like, I didn't do enough. I didn't, he felt not like a failure.
Wow.
But after he did all that,
that was a ton.
Yeah.
But
so
that's what we
feels
do,
like
right?
that in this life, and it's coming from that, so he could just let that go.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a neat story.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There you go, Sammy.
Yeah. Do we want to do one more question, Vera?
Sure.
Because it's been 13 minutes already.
Oh, wow.
Want to do one more?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to...
We could do a little bit longer ones.
Okay.
Shows, because where are we going to do? What are we going to do? I mean, where are we going to go? What are we going to do?
I'm going to read this question, and it's a little bit longer. But I'm just going to read it all,
okay,
and then we'll just
talk
about everything. All right, here we go. It's from Tat K. Okay, here we go. Okay. It's kind of long, so let me find a good spot. Okay,
and that's called...
Hold on.
At least it's not live.
I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, I'll read it. Hi, Christina and Vera. Hope you guys are having a great week and staying safe. I have another question, but like a large throwing at the universe kind of question this time. It just came to my mind yesterday, so you guys really don't have to answer right away at all. But whenever you guys bring up the topic of end of times, and if you guys ever have a chance to give opinions on, I know coronavirus isn't the end of the world. Maybe change the way we live, you think?
There we go. Sorry, guys.
But I was wondering, when the end of days eventually arrives, what would happen to all the beautiful things Mother Nature and humans have created here on Earth? I know that the other side is beautiful and perfect and at perfect temperature and everything, but what about the feelings of spring finally arriving after a long, cold, miserable winter, and feelings of accomplishment after fighting for justice and winning? I imagine they don't have those things on the other side. Oh, but you don't know that for sure. Because everything is perfect. I biked from home to downtown San Francisco for the first time since the shelter-in-place went into effect. TAC-K, that means stay home. And I noticed the sky was so blue and the air smells so clean because, yes, it's less pollution. Because we're not on the road. I felt like I was back in my hometown, and I thought I don't want those things to be lost for good. All the beautiful things that are unique to Earth, including nature, arts, literatures, songs, poems, that are created and only possible on Earth. Will they be lost for good at the end and never be created again, or will they live on? I don't want those things to be old memories when my soul lives on. I know there's no time on the other side, LOL, but nonetheless, long lives ago. Thank you guys so much, and stay safe.
Okay. So, first of all, not to worry, because we can, when it comes to, like, in her question, or in their question, when they were saying about that we don't have, I think it was seasons or something, the spring, which actually is not necessarily true, because even though it is a perfect temperature, we as creators, we have the ability to create that situation if we so choose. So if you happen to enjoy starry nights or rainy nights or whatever type of season, you can create that. There's different quadrants, but you can go to a place where you want to experience that. And as a creator, you can do that.
Right.
Is that expressed well? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Plus, there's more. If, you know, all the beautiful cathedrals and artworks and poems and all these things, they are not lost forever. They're not only to Earth. We have them on the other side as well. It's so cool. So, you know, the songs that were created, whatever it is that we create here on Earth, we have on the other side.
Everything that we have here that's beautiful and perfect is on the other side.
Exactly. And we all even have a dwelling, and your dwelling can be whatever you want it to look like. Maybe it's maybe you love your home, or your grandma's home, or whatever.
A past life.
Exactly. And maybe your past life was in the Highlands or in Japan or whatever, and that's what it's going to look like. It's going to be.
It's your favorite.
You will recreate that on the other side, so all of that is not lost.
Feelings of accomplishment we have all the time on the other side.
Isn't that cool?
You know, it's, and as we're watching people in life, not necessarily because if Earth is gone, we're watching other planets.
Yes.
And we watch them and learn through them accomplishments and what was the other word she said? And winning and justice and all of that stuff.
Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to say is that you should hear how Angus gets riled up when we're talking. He's talking about fighting injustice. I mean, he's all in it. He's all into it, and he does that through us. And, you know, the others on the other side are infusing us, putting things together in our way.
Plus, we remember what we feel like when we're in life.
Yes.
So we know those feelings of justice and winning and you know, championing people that are, you know, in situations that we can help.
Yeah. We set things into, I mean, they are on the other side. They're setting things into motion to have justice. So, yeah, no, it's not just here on Earth.
No, we get to keep everything that we want on the other side. In fact, it's really kind of like a duplication on the other side, too, of where we lived and, you know, all that good stuff like you were saying.
Yeah. We love you all. Thanks for joining us.
Till next time, stay
enlightened.
There you go.